Good day everyone! For this video, we will discuss to you the why and how of school and community partnership. In this chapter, we will discuss or explain to you what school and community partnership means. And also, we will explain the legal and sociological basis of school and community partnership and the examples of school community partnership. So here are the examples of what a community can do for school. Brigada Escuela. This program engages all education stakeholders to contribute their time, effort, and resources in ensuring that public school facilities are set in time for what forthcoming school opening. It takes place more or less 2 weeks before classes begin in June. This is a school maintenance program that has been institutionalized since 2009 when DepEd issued DepEd Order Number 100. So to improve and maintain the facilities in school, DepEd implemented a project which public school before the school year starts conducting a program which they give effort and time to work as one in cleaning the schools. Brigada Escuela reflects the characteristic of Filipinos, which is the bayanihan mentality. Next is the curriculum development. This can mean use of community resources for learning, example, museum, elders of the community as key informants in research or resource person in the study of local history. So, the community resources supports the school for the learning of the students. The example here is the museum. It can help the students to know what happened in the history. The facilities like museum will act as a guide and give more information to the local history.
Okay, the next one is work experience program. So business establishments and office in the community can be served as training ground for learners. So in work experience program is an internship program that provides participants with the opportunity to gain knowledge and develop skills and work habits that increase the potential for employment success. So on the job training, it's not just a requirement in order to finish our senior high school, but on that work experience, we are given an opportunity to gain knowledge and develop our skills as a student in work immersion. So the next one is the DepEd Order Number 30, Section 3 of 2017. So also known as the Guidelines of Work Immersion. The Department of Education issues the Guidelines of Work Immersion as a basis of implementation of work immersion in all senior high school. So in under the DepEd Order Number 30, Section 3, 2017, the number one is to become familiar with the workplace. So we should know that the rules and regulation in doing work immersion and right behavior and values. We need to be aware in that particular workplace. Okay, the next one is for employment simulation. For employment simulation, from the word simulation, it means the process of the system of employment. So this can be referred to the employment test, generally asking the prospective employees to the perform tasks that they would be required to perform on the job. So in that for employment simulation, it also to know the capabilities of unemployment. So for example, interviewing. So before we assign in our particular department, we interviewed our teacher before we going to that department. So next one is the to apply their competencies in areas of specialization applied subject in authentic work environments. So example is me, when I was grade 12, and my course is ABM or Accountancy, Business and Management. So I am qualified to the skills and competence required in that department because I assigned to the accounting department. So my ability is qualified in that department. Okay, the next one is for number 4, remediation and enrichment classes. Parents or retired teachers may be involved in the school, leading remediation and learning enrichment program. So it only means that anyone can help students or pupils develop and improve. The main goal of remediation is to gain progress and develop of students. We all know that remediation is designed for the slow learners or those people who academic performance is below on what is expected. So while enrichment programs are designed for bright pupils exhibiting excellence in specific fields, special class for them are held in summer and continue during the school year. So the school provides to meet the needs and interests of the pupils, aims to develop of responsibility, cooperation, and generosity, then develop leadership qualities and provides opportunity for sharing special talents with others in the spirit of service of the community.
For the number 5 of what community can do for schools, it is the youth development programs, where the young are free to participate in this kind of programs. Their skills are developed, especially their leadership skills. In this kind of program, they also conduct a seminar that enhance the youth life skills and different kind of ability. They also learn here on how to deal and how to have a strong relationship with their peers and adults that part of the community. They also learn how to develop with their relationship with their parents and also in their teachers. Mostly in the programs of youth development are related with the social issues that they are encountered and they making a solutions. The schools, they also example of this is the community service. They doing community service inside the schools and conducting different seminars inside the schools. For the number 6 of what can community can do to the school, it is the community service, which is the voluntary of giving a work inside the school, like pre-tutorials for the students and also cleanup drive and also the feeding program and also medical mission. Most of this is based on the problems inside the school, which the community can fill out or help to become the solution.
First, classroom used by community organization for meeting. It is evidence for school and community should work closely to each other to meet their mutual goals. School can provide more support for teachers, students, staff, as they are integral part of the community. Second, school used as a polling place and venue for medical mission, with it may co-sponsor with the rural health unit. In the Philippines, elections are often held in school, and schools shall actively participate in the community movement, and polling stations serve as important purpose to have or to provide safe haven for the people to choose their future leaders. And medical mission is one of the annual outreach activities of school that respond to the need of the indigent and the needy of our partner communities. Third, school used by the rural health unit for mother class on the child care. Classes, seminar, and workshop that are designed to strengthen the relationship between the child's homes and school life to provide consistently on the child care program. Parents are considered as the first teacher of children, and they are the most influential person in the child's life.
Fourth, school used as an evacuation center.
In accordance with DepEd Memo No. 58/2015, the state the guidelines on evacuation center, cooperation and management, the Department of Education shall provide temporary shelter to evacuees affected by calamity. as continued advocacy for preparedness, resilience, and responsiveness, it is advised for all schools shall follow the guidelines on school as evacuation center.
For number 5, school basketball court used for local celebrations and barangay sports leagues. It means that schools are letting the people in the community to use their basketball courts or gyms to serve as an event place where the activities can be conducted in the barangay, especially when there are celebrations like fiestas. Basketball courts is usually the place where the singing contests, pageants, and sport league are being held, so that many people will be able to watch it. It is also a way on how the school can show support to the community. For number 6, schools conduct livelihood skills training programs for parents and out-of-school youths by using school resources. It means that schools are giving free livelihood skills programs to the out-of-school youth and parents to widen their knowledge about their capabilities that they can use for their works. This program will enhance their skills and will also help them to earn money by the help and by the use of school resources. For number 7, livelihood skills training for parents and out-of-school youths by teachers themselves. The livelihood programs are being conducted by the help of teachers themselves because they are also the one who are teaching the parents and out-of-school youths. Like what we are doing in Lingap. We are the future teachers who are teaching the parents to do some handicrafts while waiting for the children.
Legal basis for parents and community involvement. Republic Act 9155, Governance of Basic Education Act Section E, explicitly states that one of these responsibilities of school heads is establishing school and community networks and encouraging the active participation of teachers' organization, non-academic personnel of public schools, and parent-teachers community association. The concern of Republic Act 9155 is the relationship or the connection between the parents and the teachers. Not only the teachers but all the personnel. The responsibility of school heads is to make them involved and their participation in the organization. They encourage local initiatives to develop or make changes in the establishments in school and learning centers for the present year and for the next generation and make them sustainable. In every educational institutions, there will be someone that will represent and be part of appropriate bodies that will discuss relevant issues related to education.
Okay, the other one legal basis for parents and community involvement is Batas Pambansa bilang 232, otherwise known as the Education Act of 1982, Section 7. It states that every educational institution shall provide for the establishment of appropriate bodies through which the members of the educational community may discuss relevant issues and communicate information and suggestion for assistance and support of the school and for the subgroup of the educational community shall sit and participate in these bodies, the rules and the procedures of which must be approved them and duly published. So in the school, in every time that we have an activity, so the community will involve that. We participate, like they always support what the school needed, and they need to become a good communication to each and everyone, like because we stop because we the school cannot function without the community, and the community cannot function without the school, vice versa. Okay, then without the school, how the community learn? So that's the under of Batas Pambansa bilang 232, or otherwise known as the Education Act of 1982, Section 7.
The Republic Act 8525 or the Adapt a School Program Act, which is the private entities like companies and NGOs are helping the the public schools to have the buildings, to have a libraries, ICT laboratory, and different kind of learning materials. In this kind of act, they are helping and extending their help to the public schools who have the limited resources and facilities. The plan of EPA for 2015 that to have a big performance
EFA 2015 plan, a holistic reform programs that aim to improve the quality of basic education for every Filipino by the end of 2015 but extended agenda until 2030. Schools shall continue to harness local resources and facilitate involvement of every sector of the community in the school improvement process. This EFA 2015 plan was extended in Education for All beyond 2015 Agenda 2030. Agenda has 7 new educational targets that must involve education stakeholder, which is essence in school-community partnership. UNESCO Assistant Dr. General of Education, Dr. Kian Tang, he admits that agenda cannot be realized without school partnering with community. He said that our mission must be more progressive and more commitment, not just involving in government, non-government, but all stakeholders.
According to RA 9155, it states that partnership between school and community also ensures that Number 1. Educational programs, projects, and services take into account the interests of all members of the community. Number 2. The schools and learning centers reflect the values of the community by allowing teachers or learning facilitators and other staff to have the flexibility to serve the needs of all learners. And number 3. Local initiatives for the improvement of schools and learning centers are encouraged, and the means by these improvements may be achieved and sustained are provided. It only means that the school and community will function better when they support and work as a team. It is very important to have a good connection between the two so that they can build a better relationship to each other and can work as one.
The delivery of education, the delivery of quality education does not lie with the government, does not lie with the Philippine Education Ministry alone. It is a collective responsibility. My name is Tony Umali, Senior Deputy Minister, Philippine Ministry of Education, and I am a peace builder. It is stated in our Philippine 1987 Constitution under Article 14, Section 1, where it states there that the state should protect and promote the right of every Filipino citizen to quality education at all levels, and that the state should take appropriate steps to make such quality education to all. As the Philippine Senior Deputy Minister for Education in charge of partnership, I am very much aware how much critical partnership is, the way we're doing it right now with Global Peace Foundation, for example, based in the Philippines, on how this non-government organization, foundation, and all other private stakeholders or partners, how they are helping the state to make our mandate happen. I visited a school in one of the poorest provinces in the country. And I went there and I was surprised. You know, it was a very nice, well-kept local school, very nice school building, and there's a fence around that. I walk around from the school gate, which we don't give funds for. They have this covered walk from the gate, connecting the gate, to the main school building, We didn't fund that. And I was, in a way surprised, And I asked the school head, the school principal, I asked them, who built this fence? Oh, Mr. Undersecretary, Mr. Deputy Minister, that school was donated by our Parents Teachers Association. Parents Teachers Association, just like in any country for that matter, is a very strong partner of our Philippine Ministry of Education. So they did some fundraising activity and did that precisely. Oh, that's very nice, I told the school principal. And then I asked him, how about Discovered Path Walk? Oh, Mr. Umali, that one, that's the best thing that happened here. The community, the local village chief, together with the residents in the locality, donated cement, bricks, soil, materials for roofing, nails, everything, wood, saw everything that is needed to construct this. And guess what, Mr. Deputy Minister? We didn't pay anything for the carpenter to build that because it's the whole community who came here because we have this program you called Brigada Escuela. Literally, it means brigade for the school, where everybody come during the 2 weeks prior to school opening and they help the school. So that's what they did for this particular school. We believe that that's part of our mission, and that is to make the whole community, including the parents, private stakeholders, local chief executives, to make them aware that the delivery of education, the delivery of quality education does not lie with the government, does not lie with the Philippine Education Ministry alone. It is a collective responsibility. And if we fail to make them realize that, then we haven't fulfilled our mission as a Philippine ministry in charge of educating our children. I would like to tell you this, that all of our educators, I think, all of our teachers, or even the non-teaching personnel, all of officials who are involved in education should have this new mindset about partnership. Because things that we thought cannot be done, things that we thought that we cannot reach, things that we thought is impossible, now can be done, can be reached, and is so possible because of partnership. And that, I think, should be the new mindset of all education officials in the whole world. How do you build peace?